Yo, what up, bitches? Sith is here, back at it with another video. I'm gonna keep this one short and concise, and I guess the title of this video is gonna be, "Is it wrong for a person to make profit from helping people?" And I would say, no, it's not wrong to make profit from some people for helping people. Now, it seems like there's been a bit of more. I've covered this already, but it seems like I want to go a little bit. I want to make my own video about this, and it seems like Mr. Beast has got himself into some drama again because he's spent a ton of money to help people in Africa. He created, what if I'm not mistaken, like 20,000 shoes in order to help people in Africa. And it seems like people are really mad at him for basically profiting off of helping people. And the idea is that he's making more money from helping people from these videos and the things that he does than he actually is spending to help people. So therefore, he's profiting off of these, poor people and stuff like that. Now, I don't really know if that's 100% true. I did hear that Mr. Beast said that he doesn't really profit from any of his videos. In fact, that he loses money. But let's just say he is. Let's just say he is. Is there anything wrong with that? I would say absolutely not. See, I think the problem with a lot of liberals is that they don't really understand why we have profit in the first place. Profit, isn't simply what people consider to be a surcharge or what they call it, a value-added tax that some socialists say, or it's you're charging more than what it costs to actually make the product. So you're making the product more expensive because you're charging more than what it costs to make it. But the problem with that is, what is causing people to create these products in the first place? What is the reason why people are creating goods? People are creating goods in the first place so that they could make money off of creating these goods, so that they could live off of that money. So without profit, there would be no incentive to go out and create any of these goods and services. You would have to basically force people to work, because no one's going to want to work for nothing. No one's going to want to sit around doing anything for no profit. So when you have a profit motive and you look at it in the short term, you look, oh, well, they're charging more than what it costs to create the product, so it's more expensive. Well, in the beginning, maybe if you're the first person to create, like, for instance, like a toothbrush, if you're the first person to create a toothbrush and it costs you $1 to make it and you're charging $1.50, maybe in the beginning, yeah, technically you're making it more expensive. But the fact that you're able to get away with you're able to get 50 cents for every dollar that you're spending and creating that good and selling it, that will incentivize other people to create that good. And when you do that, the cycle, as more and more people create that good and the supply meets the demand, they have no choice but to lower their prices. And eventually, it gets to the point where having a toothbrush is pretty much affordable to anybody. I mean, going to get a toothbrush is really not that expensive. And for the reason why that is because we have so many different companies competing with each other to give you the cheapest, best quality toothbrush. And it's kind of the same situation with Mr. Beast. Now, if people could see that they can make a shit ton of money from helping people, then that's going to incentivize other people to make more videos helping people. And I get it. There are some people who cringe at the idea of people just handing money to, poor people and making a video about it and this and this and that. But do you really think that poor person really feels the same way? That's a poor person that didn't have any money before and now has money in their pocket. Even if the person who's making a video of it, is going to make more money from the video, that person is still getting helped. So if making profit off of making videos from helping people is it going to incentivize more people to help people? Well, to me, that's a good thing. You know? If we could get more YouTubers and people with millions and millions of dollars to realize that, hey, it's actually good to help people and actually you could benefit yourself, you're going to see more and more people doing it. And that's how it should work. You know? That's how it should work. People should be incentivized to help other people. Without that incentive, the only people who are going to help other people are the ones that just feel like they want to do it. And I know that some people, and I feel like it's a weird thing that like liberals are getting mad about this and socialists are getting mad about this, because I feel like their main criticism against rich people is that these rich people are hoarding their wealth. They're taking their wealth for granted. They couldn't possibly spend all their money. They're just gonna, a lot of these people inherited their wealth. They don't deserve that money. And then now you have a person who's actually taking their money and using to help people. And for some reason, they're still mad about that. As if, it seems to me that these people don't really give a shit about what these rich people do with their money. They don't really give a shit if these people blow it or help people with it. They just don't want they just really just don't like rich people. They just don't want them to have their wealth. And, you know, and it's just like, what are these, and the question that I have is just like, what are these people doing instead of Mr. Beast that is more effective than him? Nothing. None of these people are doing anything that is more effective than what Mr. Beast is doing. He's bringing awareness. He's actually giving shoes to people. He was curing people's blindness. And he's done a whole host of other things that helps people. So if him making profit from helping people is doing more than you not making profit from helping people, then what does that say about you? What does that say about the way that you guys think people should run things? Anyways, I don't want to go into too long of a ramble here, but it kind of just amazes me that people who are sitting around doing nothing with their lives, doing nothing to help people, could sit back and talk shit about a person who is actually using their money to help people. And, you know, and then sit around and act like they're all righteous and, you know, for doing so. It doesn't make sense to me. I can't think of any real good criticism against Mr. Beast for helping people. But anyways, profiting off of helping people is not a bad thing. I think that it's a really good thing. And I get that some people may think it's a bit cringe to see their favorite YouTuber giving homeless people money or doing this or doing that or, you know, doing it in a weird way. I get it's a bit cringe. But in the end of the day, we have to look at it like this. They're helping people. They're doing more than what you are doing sitting on your computer watching a YouTube video. It is what it is. But that's all I got to say about that. I hope you guys liked the video, and I'll see you guys all next time.